excellent and totally relevant to my last question.
Right.
Yes. Because I want you to tell me the position of Salonika Front in the international historiography.
Well, the Salonika Front's been massively neglected, and I think that is partly a linguistic question. I mean, that actually to treat the Salonika Front well, you have to be in command of several languages.
Serbian
absolutely. And that's, even if you look at it just from the side of the Entente Powers, you need Greek, you need Serbo-Croat, you need Italian, you need French, you need Russian, you need English. And then once you look at it from the point of view of the other side of the front, that when you're dealing with Bulgarians, Austro-Hungarians and Germans, then you're adding to the problem, let alone Ottomans as well, of course, who also have a strong interest in this front. So to do it properly, you probably have more languages that you need than any one person actually is normally in command of. That's one reason for its difficulty. The other reason, I think, of course, is the use of the word sideshow does encourage those, particularly those from outside the Balkans themselves, to regard it as something they don't have to give high importance to. It's absolutely not been my approach to understanding this war, which is to try and understand it in its entirety, to understand it globally. But I think that has produced a deterrent in terms of looking at it. And I think that the final reason, of course, is it does occupy a very complicated position in Greece's own history. So it's been difficult for Greek historians to tackle it quite specifically because of the schism between the king and Venizelos, and also because the First World War does not end in November 1918 for Greece, as for many other countries in Eastern and Southeastern and Europe, and indeed into the Middle East as well, because the fighting won't end until 1922. So this is actually a very small episode for Greece in a war that begins in 1912 and ends a decade later.
Yes, Greece was in war for more than 11 years.
Yeah, and so that's true of the Ottoman Empire as well. It's true of your neighbours. It's true of Greece's neighbours, whether you're talking about your Balkan neighbours or whether you're talking about